So I got a little parcel come the other day from Amazon. Someone has ordered me something off of my Amazon wish list. I have already opened it because I was like, oh, what is it? I've ordered myself something and I don't know what it is. It is something off my Amazon wish list. Now, whoever sent it to me, thank you so much. I'm so pleased. Actually, it's going to help me amazingly in the video I'm about to film. They didn't leave a note, so it is completely anonymous. I have absolutely no idea who sent it. What is that? Oh, it's the knuckle of my finger. Let me just... There you go. So, yeah, this is going to help massively, but you didn't leave your name. You didn't leave a note or anything with it, so I don't know who sent it. But thank you massively. Let's take a look at what it is. It is little camera mount. Really bad lighting. It's like 3:30 in the morning. I'm not sleeping again, so we're up filming early. Charlotte, let me put the camera light on. We'll do that. That's better. It is a chest mount for my phone, so I can pop this on and wear it and do POV sort of stuff, so you can literally see while I'm cleaning. No more back of my head views. While I'm cleaning in cupboards and things like that, I can literally just pop you on my chest and you can see exactly what I'm doing straight away. This is going to... I'm just going to get so much use out of this, I know. We've got Fright Night coming up soon, so that is going to be invaluable then. Like I say, the video I'm about to clean is going to be invaluable for. It makes angles for the bathroom cleans so much easier. When I go out dog walking, I can have this on so you can see the dog walks with me and go on dog walks and bike rides. Oh, it leaves my hands free to do so much stuff. I can even now I wanted to do a toilet paper fold video. I know it sounds thrilling, but I love folding toilet paper and making pretty designs. And this baby is gonna make that possible. So whoever you are, thank you so much for sending me this. I am about to pop it on and start filming. Yes, 3:30 in the morning. I am that dedicated to my craft. I am off to film now, but thank you so much for this. So for those of you who know who I did film the kitchen deep clean with that chest cam. Now, my original intent was to put it on the end of the kitchen deep clean. I'm not sure why I didn't. I can't remember that far back why I didn't put it on the end of the kitchen deep clean. But I fully intended for that little video clip to go out as a big thank you to whoever sent that chest cam. It is absolutely amazing. It's got me so much good footage. Now, me and Alyssa, we're getting a bit Halloween-y today. We are making Halloween earrings. Now, we are talking to the camera, but the audio decided, no thank you very much, and I'm not going to play today. I have a wireless microphone. Normally what I do is I plug the receiver into the headphone jack on my phone, and then I plug the wireless microphone bit, clip it onto the end of that, so it sits close to my phone and picks up really good sound. Now, I don't know if that's broken, or if my headphone jack is broken, or if my phone is broken and is no longer talking to the wireless microphone. You know, I swear I can't speak. I swear sometimes technology is like an old married couple. They'd fall out all the time, they stop talking, and it takes some sort of update or like a marriage guidance counsellor to get them speaking again. Oh, it drives me wild. Why not just say, I need an update? And then I can update you, and the mic and the phone or the printer and the computer or whatever it is can just keep talking to each other and not go on strike. I don't understand what happens with technology. So, all the funny, witty banter that is happening that would have made this video massively interesting to watch, because I tell you, we was being funny. Unfortunately, that has been lost to the ethos of time and my memory, because I have no idea what we were talking about really anymore. I know at this point we're struggling desperately to open the little pots of resin. So this wasn't really that much fun. We was trying to get in them, and no matter how hard we tried, we could not get through that little silver cap at the top. I managed to pull the silver cap off, however, it left this thick layer of plastic still stuck on the bottle. So although the silver bit had come off, the plastic was still there, and I still couldn't get the resin from inside the bottle out of the bottle. Yes, we do have a mountain of Fizzy Pop sitting on the table. That's ready for the Halloween party at the weekend. That is going to be a good night, I think. We are slowly but surely losing attendees to that party. At this rate, it's probably only going to be us four actually attending. But hey, do you know what? I'm planning on having a good night anyway. There's going to be laughing and a few beverages drunk, and there's going to be food galore to eat. I still need to ring my poor father. He knows he's invited. It's been like put to him, he's been invited. But it dawned on me the other day, and I think it's actually a week ago now, that actually I haven't rung him and extended the invite. He's fully invited. I am fully inviting him. So if you're watching this video, Dad, guess what? You're invited. Please come. But it dawned on me, I haven't actually rung him and said, hey, we're having a party. Do you want to come? So I've got to do that. I've been meaning to do that, but I've been at work. Then there's organising the party. There has been so much going on. I don't even know which way's up right now. I do not know which way is up. I am all over the shop. Every day, I've got about 6 different hats I've got to wear. And I don't know what's happening. I really don't. And yeah, it's just fallen by the wayside ringing him. I will have to do it, but hey. I need to make a special time. I need to just set my phone alarm and be like, right, at that time in the morning or in the evening, I am not doing anything. I'm going to ring my dad and be like, hello, and make some time for a conversation to let him know he is invited. But like I said, he knew he was invited because he was going to be bringing my sister, my niece, and her partner down. And I think that was all. I don't know if my other niece was coming. I'm pretty sure she wasn't. My nephew, he wasn't coming. He had other plans. And we've invited a few other people. But like I say, they're slowly but surely starting to drop off now. But, you know, like I say, it's going to be fun anyway. And we did make these beautiful earrings. Now, Alyssa did have her ears pierced many, many, many moons ago. But 90% of what she puts in her ears tends to cause a massive allergic reaction. Last Christmas, or it could be the Christmas before last, she told her boyfriend, Ben, she is allergic to silver. She can't have silver. No silver, Ben. Ben brought her, was it silver earrings or a silver necklace or something like that? And I think she thought it was either stainless steel, or she thought she'd had earrings before. And when you put earrings in your ear, obviously they are in the skin. She thought maybe having the necklace being on her skin wouldn't cause so much of a reaction. Or she thought it was stainless steel. I don't know. Either way, she put it on. She swelled up like a little hamster. Oh, her cheeks went all puffy and bright red. Her little eyes went puffy and bright red. Yeah, she did not look good. So we had to get the silver chain off of her quick. So she's very dubious about what earrings she will or won't use. But the earring cases or the earring bits that came with this, they kind of look gold in colour. I'm pretty sure they're not gold. I mean, this was a cheap kit from the range. But I don't think they are silver. Now, I'm going to try wearing them. They do look massive though, but they're not very heavy. They are just resin. You do get a lot of colour for your money, so you can really add a deep, dark depth of colour, like a really deep colour. There, you get the orange for the pumpkins, the white for the ghosts, you get black. Now, you can either use that for the witches' hats or the skeleton hands, and you get a red, which is for, like, the vampire teeth. Now, you can swirl the colours together. We did kind of have a bit of a go at that, and we're going to see how that turns out. Not thinking that's going to be great, but we'll see. We did get a little bit impatient and did try and get these out of the mould earlier, which hopefully has recorded sound. I've not checked that bit of video yet, but one of the things you don't get in the kit is a stirrer, though. And that was really disappointing, because how are you supposed to mix the pigment into the resin if you haven't got a stirrer? I need a stirrer. So I did find some like cardboardy type straws, and we used those as stirrers. Then I realised we should have got some sort of little napkin or a mat or something to put the stirrers on, because then there was muck all over my table. Thankfully, I think Alyssa cleaned it up, I'm not sure, but it didn't sit on the table and it's all nice and clean. Let's zoom in on the action here, because I feel like we're a bit far away and you actually want to see what we're doing. I really enjoyed making these, and like I say, we was having a laugh and a joke. And it recorded absolutely none of it. Dell's making snidey, sarky comments from the living room. You can't hear none of it. I'm making witty retorts and banter back. Nope, it's all gone. And I am so upset. I really am hoping it was a temporary glitch of some description or another, and not that my microphone now doesn't talk to my phone, because without that, I'm stuffed. My phone is ages old. The poor thing has been dropped. The sound doesn't work very well. The microphone doesn't work very well. The whole thing is useless. If it rings in my pocket, I can't hear it. I'm so glad I've got one of them smartwatches that connects to my phone. It's the only way I know if I've got a message or a phone call coming through, because that starts vibrating on my wrist and I'm like, oh, someone wants to talk to me. I'm glad actually I can have like phone calls through my smartwatch as well, because I can't hear anything on my phone. The poor ages-old thing. The speakers don't work. The microphone don't work. I can't hear anybody if I have a phone call. I have to do it on speakerphone. So if you hear someone walking around with their phone on speakerphone having a conversation, and you're thinking to yourself, why don't they just put the phone to their ear and have a private phone conversation? Why have we got to hear both sides of the phone conversation? It's because the poor person's phone probably doesn't work properly anymore, and the speakers are kaput. And the microphone is also kaput. Now, I do use the old school wired headphones. They're great. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, but I do use the old school wired headphones. So the lives are done on it, and like voiceovers are done on it. Everything is done on the old school wired headphones. Works like a charm. Like I said, I am really hoping that they're not completely broken. I can get them back working, because that's going to be so much easier when filming to use the microphone. But it should have worked while we were doing this. Like I say, you've missed so much of the funny stuff. I can't wait to start wearing them actually. I'm hoping they don't pull on my ears too much. I'm not one for big earrings. Why did you get the set then, Raquel? Well, because I wanted to make them and I wanted to try and wear them. And I thought it would be fun. But yeah, I'm not a fan of big earrings. I am always frightened that someone's going to pull on them, or they're going to catch in something and get pulled on, and it scares me. But I will admit I was pleased to make them. They did look very, very pretty with the swirly metallic colours. They haven't really come out that metallic, and I don't know if they were supposed to, because when we were mixing up the resin and that pigment, it looked beautiful and swirly and metallic, and they looked gorgeous. Then once they'd set, they still looked gorgeous, but they were a solid colour, and there was none of that metallic swirly stuff going on, which kind of saddened me. But hey, you can't win everything, can you? So both of us have got leftover resin, but not enough to do a whole set. So we're debating now, do we try and make the skeleton hands with a little bit of swirly purple and a little bit of swirly orange and see how they come out? Now, I was kind of thinking that we could just sort of pour it in at the same time together and allow them to swirl. But that kind of didn't, I don't know, I didn't vocalise that, and it didn't sort of come out. So Eliza wasn't aware what I was trying to do. So she was just sort of dropping the orange in, which was fine. And then I poured my purple over the top. These, we do have to see how they're going to come out, because I have got no idea. Maybe the colours mixed together and it's some weird, I don't know what colour that would be. What would purple and orange make? Probably some sort of weird brown colour. But, you know, we shall see when we get them out of the mould. What you'll see at the very end of us making these is me and Alyssa try and take them out before we go to work. Now, it does say on the packet 12 to 24 hours to set. We did leave them over 12 hours, but not quite 24. And we tried to get them out. Now, my witches' hats, they come out fine. But Alyssa's pumpkins, they were still a bit soft and a bit bendy. So Dale's like, leave them. And I'm like, I don't want to leave them. I want to get them out before I go to work. I wasn't allowed. I was told to put them back and stop being so impatient and childish and just wait. So I waited, and now I'm home from work. I have yet to take them out the mould. I think I'm going to wait till Alyssa gets home before I take them out. So literally, I am watching this with you guys right now. I'm doing the edits, and I have no idea how these earrings are going to turn out. You and me are going to find out together as soon as Alyssa gets home from work, and then I can upload this video. One of the biggest problems I've had the last week or so is that uploads have been hugely slow. YouTube has been really terrible. It's been taking forever to get a video uploaded. That means if I can't upload video, I can't take it off of my phone and film new content in that memory space. I've only got a smallish amount of memory space, and until I get more memory sorted, I can only have a certain amount of video on my phone at one time. I am working on sorting it. It's not going to be a problem forever, but for now, that little delay has caused a bit of a knock-on effect that means the videos aren't getting made and edited as quickly as I would like them to be edited. And as I said earlier, I'm wearing about 6 different hats at the same time, which is kind of fun, actually. It's really motivating, but also at the same time, I keep forgetting which hat I need to be wearing, and I have to kind of remind myself, hey, you're in this mode now. Wait, you're in this mode now. Come on now. I'm getting there. I'm loving every minute of this new busy lifestyle. It is fantastic, but it is something that I'm not quite used to just yet. I've always been quite sedate and, kind of lazy. I do a fair amount, but I've always been quite lazy. Now I'm very busy and hectic, and it's taking a bit of getting used to, but I am loving every minute of it. I think Alyssa might be getting a little bit bored here because she tapping on her phone. I can't blame her, really. We knew we had to make 2 more of these, and it kind of looked like we were running out of resin at this point. The instruction manual says use 4ml of pot A and 4ml of pot B. Fabulous, could do that. Get the measuring jug out though, and it's 5ml and a 10ml measure. Well, why not label it a 4ml and an 8ml measure? Because then you can just pour in, and you're done. Also, we was noticing as well that once you'd poured in your first, your first 2 amounts, your first ingredients, once you poured them first in, you'd pop them in one of these little disposable plastic cup things, that there was still a trace amount in the little measuring cup. It wouldn't all come out. Well, I say a trace amount, it was a good amount. So the next time you put more A or B in, you'd already have 1ml to 2ml of leftover stuff from the time before. So we was over measuring and under measuring, and I think that's why some of them have come out already gone solidified, and some of them have come out still a little bit bendy and needed sort of 24 hours rather than the 12 that we allowed initially. So I don't know, maybe that's it. Maybe they need a better way of drawing up the measures to make the recipe. I actually have really enjoyed making these resin earrings, and actually I'm thinking maybe for next Halloween I should make a range of Halloween earrings. I like that idea. I'm not quite creative enough to be able to do it. I don't think I can come up with the concept, but I haven't really got the creative flair to actually make the product. However, Dell has quite a creative flair and he could make the product, or I could get some moulds and do something similar. I don't know, I don't know. I am genuinely thinking about doing it though. I could have pendants, and I could have earrings and all sorts of things. Yes, I do like that idea very much. Who would be interested in a line of Halloweeny earrings? Halloweeny jewellery? I think I could make that quite well, actually. I'm going to have a bit of a play over the year and see what I can come up with for next year. I don't quite know what I'm going to do. If I'll even manage anything. We all know what I'm like. I have these great creative ideas and then 6 months down the line, they've turned into, dust and they're non-existent. I mean, even the Halloween party, I was like, I'd like to have a Halloween party. And my general consensus was, well, one day I'd like to have a Halloween party, like a real big one, a proper one with lights and a bouncy castle and loads of people and fog machines and laser lights and everything, like a proper American style party. And I think Alyssa thought I was wanting to have one this Halloween, which I am, but I think that's what she thought I was. See, my aim is to have the big one, like the all-in Halloween party. I like the little ones. Don't get me wrong. I'm looking forward to ours like you'd not believe. But that's the dream. That's the goal one. That's where I want to be. And that's what we're heading towards, the big Halloween party with like a little walkthrough and inflatables all over the shop and lots of other things going on that you can get scared by and take part in, and trick-or-treaters coming to the house. That's what I want. I want people from miles around to come to our house to see it and walk through and that sort of thing. That's the dream. That's where I want to go for Halloween. Anyway, we've made these earrings, so we're going to put them off to dry, and you'll join us in 12 hours' time. Yeah, they're like icy cubes. Oh.
No, leave them a bit longer.
They're coming out.
Yeah, I know, but I can see that's bending.
It is bending slightly.
That means they're still soft. Before you break any.
Is it bending or is it just the way the plastic's going?
No, you can see it's slightly giving. Well, resin should be like glass,
Try that one. Try that one. I put more hardener in that one. Oh, dropping my phone. You don't look impressed. Well, they don't weigh that much. I thought they were going to be really heavy. Oh, the underside's still a wee bit sticky.
Yeah.
Turn them that way up. Very nice.
Yeah, leave them to dry a bit longer.
See if they'll come out. I don't know if they'll come out.
Just leave them to dry.
I want to play.
Be told.
No, I want to play.
Leave the child.
Yes, I want to play. We'll get them out after work later, yes?
Yeah, they should.
So I want to save the hands till the end, I think. Or, no, hands first. See if you can get the hands. Oh, do what you like.
I am.
I figured. Those is Alyssa's marshmallows she's making. Marshmallows and chocolate. Just if you're wondering what the plate of stuff was next to her. Show us the pumpkins. What they look like. Very nice. They're coming out. Oh, I'll get a close-up of that in a minute. Oh, they look quite cool. Little mouses.
Oh, these are still bendy.
Are they? That's all right. They're ghosts. They're supposed to be a bit bendy. Supposed to ebb and flow with the universe. Oh, they're almost rubberized.
Yeah.
Oh well. They go back flat though, don't they? There you go. Our little Halloweeny creations. I like the Although that's kind of spread out more than what you put it on, isn't it? It's sort of leached.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, is that sparkly?
They're all really
Come
shiny.
here. Oh, wow.
Have a nibble of that. It's really good.
They do sparkle. Did one sparkle? They do. They're all glittery. What about the red ones? Is that glittery too?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Little ball. What?
That one just broke.
Is it?
Yeah, it's missing a... It's missing a bit. I think it missed a bit where it got poured in the mould.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a blob of resin. Well, my lovelies, as you can see, it is well and truly night time now. The evening is drawn in, and that is another day closed. One more day closer to Halloween. Happy vloggoween, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.